Hello everybody and welcome back to modded Eriador. In the last episode we have been building this spawner room, and the whole point of this was to create mob essence. Mob essence is something that is used in the Mine Factory Reloaded mod to fuel auto spawners, or is that called auto spawners, these ones here? I think it is, yes, auto spawners, and this is what we want to get into today. But before we do that, I want to show you what I did in between episodes, or what other people did to me in between the episodes, because I have been pranked. So let's check out what I've got downstairs here for now, because I've been decorating this tunnel, and also I've been putting in a new tank for the mob essence. It was down there before, just a 2x3 tank, I guess. And now we've got a huge tank with mob essence, and with this I can then fuel the spawns. I was standing here for quite some time already, and while I was eating lunch yesterday, some nice people came over to this spot and found me being AFK here, and so they thought it might be a good idea to do something to me. So let me show you a clip that I recorded, because I wasn't stupid. I was thinking that something might be happening, so I hit record before I went to lunch, so I can show you now what they did to me.
I have an animal that's been renamed. Contributes to the prank.
Cool.
I've got some slimes and some clouds and some conveyor belts. Hopefully he doesn't come back before. I think I have an idea. What if we put him like inside the spawner, like build a platform?
Yeah. Yeah. You have some glass?
Hold on. Oops. Right.
High five.
Is he on? Yes.
No, I punched him.
Right, then we need to...
Maybe let him go in a circle inside?
Nah, we'll just put the, wait, come out a sec.
The cow likes him.
I think we did good.
Yeah. Okay, time to leave now before he notices.
Alright, okay, yeah. Wait, it's just me and you on, so he's gonna know, but oh well.
I am back.
Oh, welcome back.
Welcome back.
What happened?
What's wrong? What's wrong?
Who's online? Did you know that I was recording the whole time?
What are you talking about?
Get pranked, bro.
Wait, who pranked you?
Yeah, I will see in the footage. So, pretty funny, guys. I think that was quite hilarious. And then I did this tunnel, or I did it even before. I wanted to make it out of the materials that we used in the room there, and it turned out that it looks like a hospital corridor. So this episode will either be called Mob Hospital or Mobspital. I don't know yet. I kind of prefer Mobspital right now, but maybe the people in the stream will help me make this decision how it should be called. But yeah, this is how it looks with the lamps, and the spawners will be in different rooms next to this corridor. So we want to have multiple of those, of course. And then I also want to show you something that is then down here somewhere. I guess I covered it up. Well, that was brilliant. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, perfect. Here it is. There is a pipe, and this pipe is coming all the way from Chris's place, because Chris was streaming yesterday on his channel on the server, and we were doing something over there with a what is it called? Mob? No, it's not a mob grinder, it's the repopulation thing. He has set up a cow farm, and this cow farm is producing a little bit of mob essence, and we thought it would be a shame if it all goes to waste, so we just put in this long pipe that goes all the way underneath my tunnel, all the way down there to the end of the tank. We'll be there in just a second. Right here it is. So there's the tank right here, and that's where the mob essence is going into. And this is not like only because of that, because I also need the pipe here, because our mob spawners will also produce essence, and then we can just hook it up to the pipe that is already here in place. So that is quite neat. And now let me show you something else at the base, because let me get this. There has been something going on upstairs, and when I logged in this morning, I was a little surprised about it, because let me just show you the clip what I recorded this morning, so you can see what there is. So I just logged into the server. It's early in the morning, that's why I've got maybe a little bit of morning voice, and people seem to like my base. I mean, there's this thing here in the water that I noticed after some time, which you could call a prank, but then, well, look at this spaceship over my base. And then there was also yesterday already this signpost here, because people thought that it's a little dangerous here, so they wanted to have a warning that there is a deep drop in here. And let's take a look at the sign. We have some visitors from the Delta Quadrant, so I told them they could park on your space dock. White tracker. Well, if you're new to the server, I don't know if it's the best idea to make friends like this, but I have to agree this looks pretty damn awesome, and I guess I want to keep it, at least for some time, if I not need the pipes over there. So, yep, got pranked. So we've got now a ship up there. I kind of like it, but the only problem that I've got with this is that this here is 3 blocks, so it's an odd number. This up there is 4 blocks, it's an even number, it doesn't fit. And that might be the reason why I need to take it down at some point. For now I will keep it, but I just can't stand the fact that this is not in the center. But I've got a good way of getting back on people now, because we figured out that if you kill somebody and then loot the grave yourself, it will not only give you the stuff of the person, it will also give you a skull of the person. So I have been collecting a little bit, and I want to collect all the skulls of all the members on the server in here and have them in display, item display. Yeah, item displays. And these are the ones that I've got so far. So Manuel and Blaze, I figured it out with them, kind of. And then afterwards I went to hunt down Skid. And yesterday in Chris's stream I just thought, well, let me just kill him. So there might be a clip in his video of me killing him. And we might record some more things when we kill people. I mean, who's online right now? I can't kill Rika right now because she doesn't have any deaths so far, and that would be just mean. And Deadcraft's AFK, so nobody to kill right now. But maybe later we'll have somebody to kill. And now I want to get into the mob grinder stuff. So the plan for that is that we just go into here again. And then I will quickly show you down the corridor what the plan for the layout is. Because I already said I want to have multiple rooms here, and oh, it's so long this tunnel, and the void fog is so dark. We'll always start underneath a lamp, like here, and then mob spawner area should be 9 blocks. If it's the same as the mob spawners over there, then we've got a 9x9 area. We will have it behind here and a little bit lower down, and then maybe 2 windows. Yeah, 2 by 3 windows where we can look down into the room, into the spawner room, where then the center will be the spawner, and then a cable coming from the ceiling with energy, and a cable coming from the bottom with mob essence, or the other way around. I'm not too sure on that yet. But that is what I want to set up next. So let me build one of those rooms so I can show you way better what I mean with this, and we can have a look at the room together. So the room is now in place. You can see I've went with the same design, and it looks a little bit depressing, and they are doing weird things. But you know what I told you about earlier, right? We need to collect some skulls, and that's the next one on my list. So, whoa, why do you have so much items? Let us see. Let me just toss the stuff. Maybe Blaze can pick it up. We want the skull, just the skull. Whoa, so much good things.
My stuff.
Did you find the skull?
No.
It's not here. Oh, don't tell me it didn't work. Too bad. Okay, I will have to get back on you once more then, because your skull apparently didn't drop.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. But now let me quickly place this down, because the cable and the pipe are already connected, and I can just hook this thing up now, and in theory it should get full power. It has, and the essence tank should in theory fill up. There we go. So it is ready to spawn stuff if we only had a safari net with stuff inside. Last episode I already crafted safari nets, and we now have to go and hunt down some mobs and test if this is working. Okay then, before we go and hunt down mobs to catch them in safari nets, I want to get myself some new armor, because right now, oh god, I'm still levitating. Why guys, why? Because I'm just using iron right now, and as you can see in my hotbar and here in the search bar, there is titanium armor. So I want to get into that right now real quick, so let me place those down. And then put this in each of those, so we can quickly melt down the titanium and create ourselves a nice set of titanium armor. And here we go, that is the titanium, and now we want to create a nice set of shiny armor. Actually, not shiny armor, because I guess can you make shiny armor? I don't know. But now we have got a nice set of titanium armor that I can already equip. I think I won't use the boots right now, because I want to have feather falling still, because I tend to fall down everywhere. But that is my set of armor now, and now we can grab the safari nets from here and see if we can find, let's say we start with an enderman. I can't find an enderman, and it's raining, and so the enderman that we might come across will just teleport around. But there's a witch here in the water that I quickly want to try and get. I guess I got her. So we've got a witch now that we can work with, which might be a little bit more dangerous, but it should be alright. So we can now sleep the stupid rain away, and then we'll be back at the spawner. Alright, here we go. Now witches. So let me put this in. It has a witch contained, and in theory this should be spawning stuff. Let me remove the torches, cause I think it needs to be like a normal mob spawner with low light level. Okay. Oh, whoa. It is working. Yep, let me take it out. It is working. Ha! That is pretty cool, isn't it? Okay, next step will be to put up some more... Oh, this stupid poison. Some more of those, what was it called, mob grinders. Hook them up with energy, and then, because we can hook them up down here, we can put then the mob essence that we'll create with those into this pipe as well, and that will go back into the tank, and then we can refuel it. So I will get done with that, and then we'll have maybe already our first mob spawner working. So the mob spawner is now in place, and in theory the grinders should be working too, and as you see they do. The witches are spawning in there, and the grinders will take the witches, and the loot will be collected. So this is pretty epic. I don't know how much essence it consumes, and how much essence gets back into the system, and also how much energy all these grinders and stuff consumes. I will have to look into that later, but for now I want to show you how I've got it set up here. So there is one cable that goes from the current power production back there to here. That goes then to the center and goes to the sides too for the grinders. And then over here, we've got a chest in the back of the grinders. The items will get sucked up by this transfer nodes, and that goes into the pipe. And the pipe also is connected to the tank. So the liquid goes through the pipe into the grinders, and the items go through the pipe back into this chest here, and redstone is being collected. So this is pretty awesome. I think the pipes will be quite slow right now because they are scanning inventories in a quite long area or quite long pipe. But so far I'm happy with this. I can put speed upgrades into these things as far as I know to make it quicker, but does it need to be quicker? I don't know. Maybe, because there's plenty of stuff here. So the first grinder is in place, and I might actually hook up more of those. Let's see what the tank is doing. So I will just go around and break some blocks here. So is this going down or up right now? Can't really tell. It looks a little bit like it's going up. Now it's going down a bit. We'll have to see in the future, but for now we can farm glowstone and redstone and glass bottles and all that nice stuff. And we've got our first room there. And actually, I think I will have to cover this door up again because there's light coming through. So like this, it will be darker inside. Let me find the stairs again. Here it is. Just temporary. I will have a proper way to down there. It still looks quite bright. It might be through the covers. So I will have to play around with that and tidy things up a little bit. And that's what I will do next.
Petty, quick. There's an enderman outside my base.
Oh, wait. Let me get the safari net. Outside your base? I'm coming.
Yep. He's holding a grass block.
Oh, I'm almost dead. I land on your gravestone. Why did you die there?
I pressed shift, which was probably not a good idea.
Nope.
No, he might wander into the water.
Come in. Come in.
Get him.
Got him.
Yay.
Way, now I've got a
And I think
Enderman safari net.
if you did an exact copy, then you could farm grass as well, because you're holding grass.
Yay! So the Enderman spawn egg is now inside the auto spawner, but as you can see, not a lot of Endermen are spawning, and I was wondering why that is the case, because I think I've got everything set up the right way. So I made myself a multimeter to see if I've got enough power in the system. And if we right click on this, we see that we've got a saturation of 11.9 in this cable and a saturation of 12.0 in this cable. And down here we've got 9.3, and I have no clue what that means. So the multimeter is quite useless. But what I can see is that the power in here is not going up really, because all power that is brought into the auto spawner is consumed right away. And then the work is going up, and when the work is at the top, like now, there's an Enderman spawning. Hope I didn't look at this guy. Come on, kill him. Kill him. I will do it myself. But yeah, that's what's happening here. So I think we need to invest into some better power management than our 3 lava generators back there. But before we do that, let me show you a clip of when I was catching another mob. I was just caving with Blaze, as you can see up there on the map, and I found this guy. It's a basalt. I don't know what it does, but I thought it might be cool to capture it. It kind of looks like a Blaze, and it does a lot of damage, I think. And so Immunodeo is now going to my base and getting a safari net so we can capture this guy and farm him later on in the Mobspital. So thanks to Immunodeo, we've got the safari net, and we can now right click it and have a basalt, whatever that is, in our safari net. Cool. And here we go, safari net with a basalt, and I've disconnected the power and let some power store up so we can spawn a few of those. So I can show you how they look like right here. Let's see, they should be coming any second. And there's one. Let's see. Ah, it's flying, so I don't think that the spawns will catch it. But yeah, usually they should be killed. And what we get out of this is actually those pulverized obsidian and basalt's rod, and I have no clue what to do with this stuff, but maybe you can let me know, cause that is unfortunately all I've got time for. So I hope that you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, then feel free to leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and share this video with your friends, and I hope then to see you in the next one. Until then, have a great day.